In the US, where I am from, my dad asked me one day while we were staying at my beach house, "Jordan, would you like to go deep sea fishing?" And I said, "Dad, I'm not super interested in that because personally, I don't want to sit in the great big ocean all day casting one single line and waiting for a big fish to hopefully bite it. It's just not exciting enough to me. You're sitting there for hours and what action and what fun is that?" So I turned that down. Later in the week though, he asked me if I wanted to go crabbing. And you typically go crabbing in a little canal. The canal is a little place, kind of like a river, that leads out to the ocean with a ton of marine life inside it. I figured that would be a lot more actionable. There's a lot more marine life going through there. It's more concentrated. You're using bait for a specific type of crab, etc. Within 1 hour of crabbing, we caught 32 crabs. That was literally 2 crabs every single minute, or somewhere around there, if I'm doing the math right. That to me was exciting. It was actionable. It kept happening. You were getting exactly what you're coming out for. So it's kind of like advertising. Running a billboard ad for $6,000 a month, or clicking the boost button with no objective of what you're trying to do and just spending money gets you almost nowhere. It's like casting a line into the ocean with not an exact target of what you're trying to capture, which is today for you guys, your buyers, right? Your members. Crabbing is like running a Facebook ad. It's putting it in front of a market or an audience of people that are actually interested in what you have to offer, which is a healthier lifestyle, bettering themselves, bodybuilding, whatever it may be that they're coming to your gym specifically for. So you have 3 levels of advertising. You have your ad campaign, which is your objective. What are you trying to do? Are you sending your customer to a landing page? Are you sending them to Messenger to sell them inside your Facebook inbox? Are you sending them to a specific website? Are you sending them to a lead form? What are you doing? What is your objective and how does that correlate with your offer? Is your offer a free trial? Is it no money down? What is your offer and how does it correlate to what you are trying to objectively get them to do? Your ad set is your audience. Who is your audience? Are they people that like organic foods? Are they people that like cardio? Are they people that like bodybuilding? Who is your audience and where do they hang out? Where do they hang out is going to be completely different because you are not going to find typically 60-year-old males sitting on Instagram stories all day, but you might find them in your Facebook newsfeed. So when you are creating your ad, creating your offer, think about not just who your audience is, but where are they hanging out online. You have the options of Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Marketplace, Facebook Stories, Instagram Stories, etc. You then have the ad level, which is arguably probably the more important one, if you don't get the other stuff right. How are you going to talk to your audience? What are you going to say to them to get them to take action, to get into your inbox? How are you going to engage their attention? That's the creative. What video are you going to put in front of them that stops them in their track, stops them from scrolling, and gets them to say, "Hey, I'll watch that for 3 seconds." And after the first 3 seconds, they continue to watch the other 27 seconds. Your copy then comes into a factor and gets them to hopefully click that action because you have a strong call to action there. So boosting ads, for anybody that is boosting ads, it is the very simple button that Facebook makes as easy as possible for you to just click the button that says boost. Boost today and get 40,000 people to see your post. But that doesn't translate into sales. And we all want to make sales. You're very limited in what you can do. So by doing what we're going to go over today, you have a call to action, you have behavioral targeting, you have demographic targeting, you have the ability to create different objectives, creating awareness, maybe creating a funnel that then leads to consideration phase, that leads to a conversion phase, putting it in front of people that are much more likely to buy from you. Whereas when you boost it, Facebook specifically puts it in front of people that cost less, have less buying power, and are much more likely to just like posts or click buttons, right? Not necessarily take action in buying. Again, Facebook has millions of data points on all of us, which is quite scary, but that is the difference of what you are paying for when you're paying for boosting versus running an ads manager, running it in Ads Manager. I wrote an article last year. I made a funny meme for it, or I thought it was funny. Boost your posts even if it means spending everything. Again, Facebook makes everything easy. Whether it's boosting posts or it's running the Ads Manager, it does make it as simple as possible so when you are first trying it out, it's easy for you to go through it, spend money with them, and then if you persist on, then it'll be kind of up to you if you hopefully then get results, right? But Facebook wants to make it easy to keep you on their platforms, keep you spending money. Everything that you've learned today is what an agency should be able to show you about. They should be able to show you that they have key metrics, that they're generating you X amount of leads. They should be able to show those leads equate to sales, right? They should be able to show you all of that. It's probably not as common here as it is in the Philippines, but in the Philippines, you have companies that charge $1,000 per month to click the boost button and post 30 posts. Doesn't make sense to me, but it is very, very common. So again, it may not be common here, but just again, always looking for the fact that you're making money off of what you're putting into marketing.